Hey, what's up, VTraders? This is Scott, and it is June 18th, 2020. And I was just going to go over the CLIR sign technologies trade from today. CLIR is the ticker. At least one of you asked me to review the trade, why I entered, why I held to where I did. First of all, here's my entry right here. This is a short. I had my line drawn in the pre-market, 242. I actually didn't locate for this. What I did was set an alarm in DOS Trader Pro, and which just alerted me. I think I had it in at 234 or 235. Because I forget why. I think for some reason I didn't think it would get up to the resistance area. I was looking at other things. But anyway, the alarm went off, and that's when I located and put my orders out. It got full size. I believe I was sizing and risking to about 260, so 20 cents or less risk. And then I exited half right after 12 into support, and then the rest around 195. So here's my thought process on this. Basically, it's a day three play, and we had a nice reversal yesterday on the daily. So it was on my radar today. Pretty simple idea and setup, really. But basically, what I was looking at yesterday, it had broken this trend line I identified later in the day. And then after hours it was chopping around. So in the morning, the pre-market, it started breaking down, and I didn't know how much meat would be on this trade today. There is some support down here. So this is the 1 hour chart, by the way. So I was interested, though. To me, the perfect quote perfect entry was going to be up into this obvious resistance area, 240. And I was looking at somewhere in the 260s, honestly, for the risk. As I zoom down into the 15-minute, this is the action. In the pre-market, it looked like the trend was up. This definitely looked broken to me early, and then when it broke support before the open, then I was absolutely sure I'm treating this like a broken stock. And what I want to see is a flush down, and then I want to catch a pop up. And actually wasn't paying too much attention to it, to be honest, in here. I might have entered before the open, but I was watching other things. But later in the morning, yeah, that's what happened. Later, after 9:30, it was trading like 217, 215, and I didn't know if it would get back up here. But if I was going to enter this, I just figured for risk-reward purposes and to get the best entry I could, I was interested around 240, and then I would have given it to maybe 260s, no more than 270 as far as my risk. So I left my word. Well, actually, I put an alarm in on DOS Pro because I didn't think it would get up here, and the alarm went off, and I quickly went located, and then I looked at it. I looked at the tape and decided that I wanted to get full size on this. I viewed it as a high odds trade, and as it turned out, I hit the exact right area to enter. Someone asked why I held as long as I did before I took some off, and to be honest, I was aiming for 215 originally as an obvious target. I thought it would go below that, actually, but I didn't want to take any off until 215. And when we got to about 11 o'clock, it started chopping around. I thought about taking off half the trade at that point, but because of, if you saw my video the other day, because of the descending triangle pattern that I thought I saw in here, And here, I I was actually trying to get filled originally. I forget exactly where I had my order, but because of this pattern, I became more confident that I should be able to at least get the low of the day, 215. So I put in a trigger order, and I think I had it at 226 or yeah, 215. So I do that sometimes. I just felt the odds were high that the support would break and we at least get low of day. That's why I did that. I almost got stopped out. Started heading up there, but I stick with it. And then try to hold things as long as I can. But the reason that I exited at 195 is where my second exit was, right here, is because I always try to pick the next level. It had to do with this spike right here. This is actually pre-market, but a lot of times price will come down and use previous resistance areas as new support. So I picked roughly $1.95 as my last target because it was getting late in the day and I had to leave actually the computer screen, and I thought that'd be good. Be happy with that. Good fill. That was it. Hope that helps you guys, and also pretty simple trade. Basically, I always look for these. You look for an obviously broken stock, and then when you see a clear resistance area and you get a pop into that, I'm usually at least considering an entry. All right, thanks a lot.